Yeah, so now it'll, with the smart shift, it'll automatically put us in drive when I hit the brake. There we go.
Hit the gas?
Huh?
You mean when you hit the gas?
No, when I hit the brake to turn it on.
Yeah.
It registers that we're needing to go forward since there's something behind us.
Oh.
So it'll just put it in drive without me actually having to swipe. Because right now, for this thing, you swipe for reverse and swipe up for drive.
Wow.
It's different. And then, yeah, check this out.
Golly. That is crazy.
That's full lock-to-lock turn, too, because of the steer-by-wire. It's literally...
Steer-by-wire? What do you mean?
The no physical linkage. Remember, this is the one that's completely sensor-driven.
And it's got the auto-braking and all on it?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I let off, you feel the regen just like in any Tesla.
Yeah. What does this 22 mean?
That's because I'm a metric geek. It's 22 Celsius for the inside of the car, the AC.
Where's it coming from?
That blade across, that little blank space there, you can actually direct the airflow here however you want it. Up or down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's got ventilated seats too. If you're feeling a little hot, you can tap your seat to turn on the cooled seats. And that'll actually start to kick up some cooler air on your lower back and in your ass.
So what's this one cost?
This one right now starts at 72.
It fully stopped you?
Yeah, yeah. I control that with just the throttle. Come up and come to a full stop. That's why my brakes on my Model 3 are still pretty much new.
But you can shut that off to where it's normal drive too, right?
Yeah, you can go into your driving dynamics and do a whole lot. You can change how it handles, your steering stiffness, whether or not it auto drops when you go into park. So like a bus, it'll just kind of drop for people. And then since it's got the closed tonneau, it's got this movable rear view mirror.
How's that work?
There's just it's using the camera on the tailgate.
Yeah.
And you can just move it around if you like. I like to have it here. It's right underneath the top of the tailgate, just kind of pointing sort of back and down. So it kind of takes the place of this when the tonneau is closed because you can't see through the back. Because that tonneau cover is closed.
Yeah.
Honestly, this looks even better because you can move it there. It's real clear.
It's bigger over there.
Yep.
Did it take a minute to get used to that steering?
Within the first like 2-3 minutes, it feels really natural. And then of course you have insane amounts of power, which will...
What is that in the road?
Looks like a little bit of a tree or branch or something. Moss. But yeah, it floats so well. It's calibrated to change how much the steering changes as you speed up.
Go, yeah.
Exactly. And honestly, this thing is such a tiny little steering apparatus, but it feels freaking great.
And does it have, because like you're used to shifting and everything in yours.
Mm-hmm.
This is
no
all
stocks. Yeah. So like the turn signals are here. No stocks. There's nothing. So turn signals, autopilot, and everything is all on your wheel. Which this is probably the one criticism that I can understand people not liking. The whole no turn signal stock, because you gotta actually hit it, and then it shows you either blind spot camera from whatever side you're actually looking to leave.
Yeah.
Is this a way we can head out? Yeah. That way I can show you some of the... Yeah, the four-wheel steering's even crazier than the steer-by-wire. Just because of how sharp this thing pivots, like you're in a...
And you can shut that off too, can't you?
The four-wheel steering? I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's baked in. There's a lot of crap you can change, though, if you look at that... not the dynamics. What is the towing, hauling, autopilot controls? The dynamics are probably more... Oh, there you go. There's your main list. You can have it set to auto lower at speed, raise, tonneau covers, all kinds of crap. And then, of course, this is the fun part.
Holy crap. That is crazy.
That was about 65 miles an hour. And you can hear those electric motors whine up. Stop signs can be a little annoying because they have to fully stop and kind of wait for a sec. Okay, that wasn't too bad. My car is more of a pain in the ass with the stop signs because it's on the older system. This is the new version 13 shit. It's awesome.
So when you're trying to do your driverless, this is already there.
Yeah. Yep. This is basically what my car does, just on an older software patch. On version 12.64. This is on 13.2.8 with better cameras, better computer. It's high def everything. It's freaking awesome. That's a cozy little spot. Kind of slower speed, but it shows you how the Cybertruck will handle tighter spaces.
Does it go back to the full screen, or is it this?
Yeah, you just hit the same little... You can either drag that down, or... Oh, did it just read me doing that? Oh, I didn't even touch it.
No, it may have just timed out.
Oh, it might have, yeah.
Yep, it's going right. This is going to come out right across the street from my house.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
The weird thing is I'm glad the camera pops up. You see how much clearance we had, but because of how it turns, it feels like you're so close to the curb, because in a regular truck, you'd be
So
like,
how's
whoa.
it see?
So it will pull forward and use all of its cameras to kind of peak, as you felt it kind of go a little slow there.
So if somebody's coming, it would have stopped.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, then it doesn't have the bars that pop out, right?
No, I've seen a lot of people do some real custom stuff like that, which is pretty dope, where they'll add like kickers on the side and such. These are your charging phone pads and all.
They charge?
Yeah, these are both charging spots.
Holy crap.
Big ass center console. Full boat bottom, which is nice for the lunchbox, which I didn't really expect.
Want to charge both?
Oh, I mean, if
No,
you go side by
I don't
side,
need
but-
to. I'm just. Do the mirrors go up on their own?
When you kick and drive, they'll adjust to my profile, but if it's a little off for you, it's all right here. You can adjust everything to whatever's comfortable.
This and then this?
Yep, you're in drive.
Oh yeah, that dialed right in.
It feels freaking alien, man. It kind of moves to me more, almost like a boat in a little ways.
Golly.
I love the freaking cooled seats, dude. Especially out in Florida.
Yeah.
You see what I mean, though?
Leah's truck's got it. Mine's a basic.
Oh, yeah, she's got the cooled, or the ventilated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird, a little foreign at first when you move the steering wheel around, but then you realize, like,
Is that the horn?
Yeah. Yep. Crazy how small that shit is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is.
It's a little nutty.
Does he keep it on kilometers as well?
No, it remembers my profile from my car, actually, and it carried over all the settings it could.
How did it?
Because he let me be a driver on the app, and it's synchronized to my actual profile. So like that's what's kind of cool too. Like in theory, if you had something like this and you and Leah had different settings, you can select, or it would read your Bluetooth and know who you are and adjust to your settings. It would raise the seat up, move the mirrors, move the steering wheel, however you need it.
Holy crap, that's crazy.
So those little quality of life things, you don't realize how crazy cool they are until you experience them. Yeah, it cools off quick.
Yeah.
Man, the air ride is nice, man. There are some railroads I was hitting on the way here and some bumpy roads, and I didn't feel a thing. I mean, you'll kind of...
Well, this thing, you can override it and run stop signs and stuff. It won't try to stop you.
Oh, yeah. When you're in manual mode, you're in manual mode. Like, you're fully in control. It's only if you put it in self-driving that it'll do the other things. Yeah, you're fully in control. All that power and everything is all
Will it
you.
try to, like, if he stopped and I wasn't watching, would it try to avoid the accident?
It's got auto emergency braking, and I've experienced that before. It will slam on the brakes. Yep. Yeah, that auto emergency system's fantastic.
So
you see how much that regen is?
Yeah, I was trying to lift my,
Yep.
It's
a little bit different pedal control.
It's what?
It's a little different with the pedal control.
Yeah.
I think you can actually, acceleration standard, ride and handling's relaxed versus focused. Yeah, I haven't seen what focused does for the ride. Focused might make it a little bit more stiff, a little bit more sporty. I wonder if we hit that.
Hey.
Well, I guess that's kind of a good stress test for how quickly you can get used to the steering, dealing with a call out of nowhere and driving the truck.
Distracted.
Yep. Yeah, it's comfortably responsive, right? It lets you know that feedback. It's like, oh, you got me? You got me. Cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's just crazy amount of power.
Yeah, it is. And this is the mid-tier power-wise.
Yeah.
It's not even the Beast, which has the 1,000 horsepower, which is insane.
Yeah.
Well, this thing still has that 11,000 or so towing cap and all that jazz.
Yeah, they probably all have that, right? Or the bottom line one might not.
Yeah, the bottom line one is 7,500. It's lower.
Only because of how, but it probably would do it.
It probably
would. It refuse?
I don't know, actually. I'm sure there are people that test that because it's the single motor rear wheel drive. So for park, you just hold it where it says P there. It's a little different. And that's it. It's off and good to go.
Awesome.
Pretty wild, huh?
Hell yeah. And it gives you easy exit. Does it throw me out?
That'd be funny, just kind of dump you off to the side, right? That's where dropping it down with the easy entry would probably be even better.
Yeah.
Because it won't be quite so high up.
Well, and it doesn't have rails and all that.
We just wrapped up showing off the Cybertruck. Maximus here to my father, having his mind blown. You saw a little bit of some of the neighbors freaking out, which is really cool. And now we're off to pick up a customer right here in Bartow, and that'll likely be its own little reaction video. I'm gonna get everyone's initial reactions trying to get in and out of the truck and how it functions. We've got it set to this really cool mode that Patrick showed me. We're able to automatically lower to entry-level mode when you put the vehicle in park, which would be really great for the customer pickups. And we're currently running actually in focused handling, which I'm gonna leave it there and see how it differs compared to my ride here in relaxed. I think it'll be a little bit more stiff, which I'm okay with. I kind of like a bit of a stiffer ride, but we'll see. It's been an incredible amount of fun so far. I look forward to a whole lot more. I'll catch you all in the next one.